Katherine Black reacts. So we watched a documentary on ITV before we went to Turkey. So it's been sitting on my videos to do for about a month. And it was called Our Dad. And it was about an evil doctor in evil, like Frankenstein, in the US, who fathered in excess of 94 children. Many, many more probably, but 94 siblings have found each other using ancestry sites and DNA. And they reckon there's hundreds more out there. And the legal statute for inseminating women in the US, and even 10 is frowned upon. They say they can do 10 children using in vitro fertilization and fertility clinics. So this man, this doctor who owned one of the most successful fertility clinics in America, would masturbate live. He didn't do it and store it. He did it in one session. He'd have some poor woman in his consulting room. He'd nip next door into his office, high on the adrenaline of having her stripped and in the stirrups, and he'd masturbate. Oh, my hand's going. He'd masturbate, take his fresh produce to the woman in the stirrups with her vagina exposed, and he'd inseminate her there and then. It was the grape word. There's no other way. You know, there was this big debate in America. Was it sexual abuse? Did it fall into that category because the woman was consenting? The woman wasn't consenting at all. The woman wasn't consenting to being impregnated by her doctor. And whichever way you look at it, that is the R word. It was fascinating. 94 children to this one man. And they were all coming forward and they were meeting in the school playground. They'd find out that this woman they'd been chatting to over coffee and in the schoolyard, they were half sisters. Many at work were finding they were half brothers. It was in a very small area. It was within 40 miles, I think. And one woman took charge of the group and started contacting, every time a new sibling popped up on Ancestry and 23andMe and all the ancestry sites, she'd contact them and say, look, don't want to freak you out, but we believe you're our half-sister. There's a lot of us. Come and meet us. And they have groups and they're a great big close-knit circle. But they are the children of abuse. And this man was unrepentant. He said, he'd done it a couple of times. There were 2 or 3. And the clock's counting 15, 16, 17. There were a few more, but not many. 23, 93, 94. Fascinating. Our Dad, Dr. Klein, 94 siblings found to the time of making the programme in the United States, and it was showing on ITV in England. This led to another documentary, which I will cover next, that was very similar. Nice chat.